Hi, Ida. Hi, Mallory. Kara.
Hello.
What's going on? So,
No.
let's get right into it. You can see my screen, so I'll just start talking about some of this good stuff. These are your 10 steps to success to get you all kind of set up, or at least have a game plan for what happens next. So, even though it would be logical to start on step one, that's the last step that we'll do together today. So, we're going to skip right past that and go to step two. So, how many of you have already signed up for productivity coaching? Is anybody on this call already in productivity coaching? Oh, Mallory, I just saw that you raised your hand. Can you unmute yourself really quick?
I
Don't be
can't.
shy.
Sorry about the background noise. I've got a toddler watching YouTube.
That's exciting. So, do you like coaching so far?
I love it. It really kind of just made it not so overwhelming.
Excellent, excellent. Okay.
Keeps you accountable for sure.
Yeah. So, just like she said, I think coaching is a great idea for everybody. So you can really learn your skills, drill down on your foundations, and be confident when you have an actual person that you need to represent, that you know what to do. So the link for you all to schedule a one-on-one with Jen is right here on step two. So let's just look at what that website looks like at jenheninterview.youcanbook.me. This is a great time, great place to get a one-on-one with her. So you see she's got multiple slots available a week. They're 30-minute sessions. So I highly recommend that you have a one-on-one phone call with her, let her explain the program to you. So for instance, if you wanted Thursday at 4 o'clock, just click it, give her your name, your phone number, your email, and what market center you work with, confirm booking, and then she'll call you at that time. Just definitely please make sure that you're available at that time. She has a pretty busy schedule. All right. Any questions on this? Any thoughts? Anybody named Rob Betts?
You just want
All right. So just know this is the area where you can book a one-on-one with Jen. Next thing we'll talk about is your in-office tech setup. So I don't know what your schedules are like, if you're going to be coming into the office regularly or if you're going to be working from home most of the time. But if you're planning on coming into the office, we have areas where you can always work, and it's like first come, first serve. We have what we call like pop-in stations or a success lounge where you can just sign in with your username and password, and then you can print or surf the internet, whatever you need to do. But if you want to get your personal laptop set up to print in the office, you'll need to talk to your front desk so they can make sure that they have you in our Repert Factor system. That's our virtual IT company. They'll tap into your computer remotely, install the drivers, and make sure you can actually print. So you would just need to set up an appointment with them, and they don't do same day appointments. So you'd have to call them, say, "It's me, Ida. You remember me, right? I need to get my laptop set up." So I say, "Sure, Ida, come on Wednesday at 2 o'clock." She'll say, "Okay," and then you'll be able to print. Any questions on this Repert Factor? No? Pretty straightforward, right? If you call them and they don't find you in the system, just let your front desk know and we'll get you all sorted out. All right, step four with the MLS and board. So everyone who has an active real estate license with our office, you have to join a board of realtors. And then you also have to join an MLS. So if anyone on the call is not currently a member of the board or an MLS, you should definitely reach out to me offline just so I can explain how that works for you. So you can choose which board you want to join and you can make sure that you're on the MLS and that your E key is working properly so you can actually get into those properties with the blue boxes hanging from the doors. Don't drop those on your foot. You can say goodbye to you. If you drop that on your foot, you got no more foot. So hold it with two hands. Anyway, make sure that you join the board in the MLS. Any questions about any of this? It's okay. You don't have to be shy. No?
Hey, Adonis, I'm actually still waiting to get my activation, I guess, because I passed the test, but when I was at the site, they didn't print it out for me. So I'm just waiting. So
Oh, yeah, you mentioned that a little bit the other day. Okay, yeah, so once you get
I'll reach out to you as soon as I get that document.
Okay, sounds good.
Thank you.
Yep. All right. And just know once you guys join the MLS, there are all kind of training videos on the MLS to show you how to actually use it. that I have highlighted in blue on my little handy dandy sheet that you all received. Okay. Step 5, mandatory classes you will love. What a title, right, Mallory? Mallory likes that title. So there's all kind of ways for you to get training here at the office, right? You guys have probably been on our morning Crush It calls. Has anyone been on the calls at 9 a.m.? Man, Mallory's a superstar. Has anyone else been on these 9 a.m. calls? I'm looking at you.
Yeah, I've been on them.
Okay. John, what do you think of the calls?
Yeah, they're great. You get you fired up real quick in the morning. I like how it goes over, with the mortgages. What I think is Westport Mortgage, right? So they're keep us up to date with the interest rates and the things that they have going on. I think it's really great.
Yes, we're fortunate to have 3 different mortgage partners. We got Westport Mortgage, we have Loan Depot, and we have Guaranteed Rate Affinity. So yeah, we have so many different partners for you to help you get things done smoothly, right? So I recommend you all tune into the 9 a.m. Crush It calls. How else are you going to know the latest things happening in the office, opportunities to win money, all kind of greatness. You gotta be in it to win it, as they say, even though I don't play the lotto like that. Anyway, so mykWzoomroom.com is how you're going to access most of our training. Productivity Coaching has its own link that they will share with you. Another thing that you're going to want to do is join our private group. We have a private Facebook group here that has a link. So if you join this private Facebook group, whose name I'm sure is subject to change once this page loads, we have a private Facebook group here. And the awesome thing about this group is once you request to join, then you'll be able to access the files section. And the files section, this is where you'll be able to watch those 7 onboarding videos that our productivity coach was kind enough to make for everybody, whether you're in the productivity coaching program or not. You're going to definitely want to watch these videos. They're only about 5 minutes each. That's not going to take up too much of your time, okay? You'll be able to figure out things that are important, the MLS, lockboxes and Supra, purchase agreement, the rental process, the transaction process, what happens when you have a listing. So you should definitely watch these videos. And then when it's time for you to order a sign, let's say you've got your first listing or your 3rd listing, whatever it is, you just need to reach out to Post and Panel 360. That's our company that installs the sign. You get that post in the ground, you got the panel that says Keller Williams. You can use them if you wanted to use their app, the Upside Down app on the phone, or you can use it on the internet browser. Any questions about this page? All right, y'all are a good group. No detention for any of you. So moving right along, KW Command. KW Command is a hugely important platform for you and your business. The more contacts you have in Command, you can do so many awesome things. Put them on smart plans so you stay top of mind. You can do listing presentations. There's so many things you can do on Command. There's so many things you can do on Command, we find it necessary to train you on how to use it. So on Tuesdays, you normally see that there are Tech Tuesdays, right? If you got our email today, Tuesday Open for Details, it talked about different classes you could take at 11 a.m. or 2 p.m. And then on Thursdays, we have the Command for the MREA classes. Those are pretty awesome as well. So I recommend you do those Thursdays at 11 a.m. And every Wednesday, we send an email that has Wednesday Open for Details, and it also has the link for you to sign up for a one-on-one. You can do a Command 101 with one-on-one with Joe McHugh. And Joe is awesome. This guy has technology like super mastered. He's on the cutting edge of everything. He's even better than me at that kind of stuff. Or you can do a one-on-one for DocuSign if you wanted to learn where to find the paperwork and how to send it to your clients. I do the DocuSign one-on-ones. So if you open that Wednesday email, you'll be able to book a time with Joe or myself. Any questions on that? Any thoughts? All right. Last thing I'll say about Command is that we're actually taking the 66-day Command challenge with Marty Miller every day on the Crush It call in the morning. And we're only on day 6 so far. So it's not too late to join us. 9 a.m., mykWzoomroom.com. All right. Moving right along. Yeah, we talked about DocuSign. Ignite is actually going to come back on the 15th. Does anyone on this call know about Ignite? Have you taken Ignite at all? Mallory, you took Ignite? Man, Mallory, you've done it all. I thought you were new. I guess not.
No, and it's so funny. I was gonna reach out to Dan this morning and be like, "Do they know I signed in the beginning of May?"
Well, good for you, Mallory. So I hope some of this information is new to you, and it's okay if most of it is already in your brain. But so you took Ignite, you said.
Yeah, I jumped on the day I signed. I jumped on and did it from there.
Can you tell us a little bit about Ignite, just in case some people haven't taken it?
It's incredibly informative about all things real estate, and they kind of break each topic down day by day, and you kind of, I don't know. It was informative, especially being a new agent. I have notebooks and notebooks of notes, but I'm definitely going to take it again now that I've kind of gotten my feet wet a little bit, and I think the information's going to stick a little bit better.
Good. I'm glad to hear you say that. So to Mallory's point, there are people that have taken Ignite 2 and 3 and 4 and 10 times. That's how good the class is. And it's a free class for you. It'll hit you differently at different stages of your career. You might be able to adopt some of the things that Rick is talking about when you are at one level versus another level. So we highly recommend that everyone takes Ignite as many times as you're comfortable taking it. So you can expect those classes to be 3 days a week, probably from 4 to 6. But don't worry, you'll get another email from us where we'll let you know all about that. So definitely come to the class and tell one of your friends to come as well, right? So please take Ignite. Orientation, we also do orientation normally multiple times a month, normally the first and third Thursday of the month. And orientation is different from this class. So if I invite you to orientation, don't say you've already been to it if you've been to this class. This is not the same thing, although it's kind of similar. They're like a brother and sister relationship, symbiotically connected. Anyway, come to orientation when you get an email for that. That'll probably be next Thursday. And so, did you guys know that we have a YouTube page for all of our recorded content? Any of the classes that you missed, you can find them right here on our YouTube page. Rob, I don't know if you've seen this yet, so let's just take a look. KW Stanford and Ridgefield TV, and you'll be able to see our most up-to-date content. So this homepage has the most recent videos, but you can even click on playlists. That's my favorite option. Once you click on playlists, then we have classes broken down based on what they offer. So we have so many previous Ignite classes, a whole ton of command classes, some guy in headphones talking about wealth building. He's probably not teaching that class. He probably just took it. And a bunch of crusher calls. So definitely recommend that you tune into this channel and become as knowledgeable as you want to be, right? And you can even see our whole calendar. I don't think I'm going to click on this link because I'm already subscribed to it, but the last link we have under there, if you click on that link, you can subscribe to our calendar through your Googles, okay? So you'll be able to see the whole month at advance. All right. If there are no questions on that, we'll move on to business cards. Any of you have your business cards yet? Well, that's okay. There's more than one site you can go to get your business cards. I'll just show you my favorite site. This is a site called KW Printers. I like this site because they do a great job of making things simple for you. So this is the front of the card. You can choose so many different options. You want a black card? We have that. How about a red card? Okay, cool. Look, there's a greeny marbly card. That's nice as well. You want to be like the Oceanside realtor like this lady over here? Okay. American flag. There's so many choices. After you pick your front, then you can pick the back of your card. There's so many choices for the back of your card as well. You want to tell them how to prepare for their home sale? You want to give them a calendar as if they don't have a calendar already? That's cool. But how about telling somebody the highest compliment I can receive is a referral of your friends and family? Thank you for your trust. I like that one the best because it lets people know how they can best help you. And everybody wants to help somebody, right? So this is my favorite site. Like I said, you can use the promo code Adonis, get $10 off your order. You can get 75 cards for you can get 1,000 cards for less than $75. Imagine if they only gave you 75 cards. So That's my favorite website for business cards, but you can use wherever you want. Any questions on business cards? John got to his destination. Yes.
I made it. Survived.
All right, good. So step 7 is signs. So when it comes to signs, you can actually qualify for 2 free sign writers once you have let your front desk know that you have your first listing, right? So John just got this listing on 123 Sesame Street. Big Bird was selling his house, right? So all you have to do is let your front desk know that you've got your first signed agreement, and then they'll order you 2 custom sign writers. So it would be the post in the ground, the panel that says Keller Williams, and then below that, it'll say your phone number, your name, so people can call you directly. So that's an awesome perk that you get. And then once you sell a house and make thousands of dollars, it's time to reinvest in your business. Instead of just having a sign writer, why not have the whole panel that has your picture, Mallory, and your phone number and everything? So it's all about Mallory Pfeiffer of Keller Williams, right? You can be the big name, KW can be the small name. We know that the better you all do, the better we do. So we want you to shine. Any questions on that? Any thoughts? Anyone want to share their feelings? All right, so let's move on then. Yeah, I also gave you some options for if you wanted to order other sign-like things, open house signs, things like that. JP Graphics does a great job here in Stanford, and Build a Sign has their own Keller Williams section. So check them out when you get a chance. Step 8. Step 8 is your credit report setup. I don't know if any of you are going to be helping rental tenants to find a place to live, but if so, you're going to need to use Apply Connect. This is the company that we use to help run credit reports. So we give you the 10 steps to set up your account. The strangest thing is that you have to actually pass a quiz to prove that you're really the real Ida and not somebody else, right? But once you pass your quiz, it's like a 4-question quiz, then you get your own link you can share with your clients. Your clients can pull their own credit report. They pay their $28.50 per person. They're in compliance, you're in compliance, everything is good. And then you may want to download these credit reports because I don't think they stay in the account for more than 30 days. So just be mindful of that. But that's why you have your DocuSigns and your commands, places where you can upload things. Any questions on this? All right, nice group. Step 9, if you're interested in your very own slice of KW heaven, right? You want to rent space in your office. All you have to do is reach out to your office and let them know, right? You're probably going to reach out to the MCA department. So Deb up in Ridgefield, Deb Linky, or Sam over here in Stanford and Westport, right? They'll walk you around the space if you can come into the office, and they'll show you what's available and what's not available. And then you will just handle that with them, and then you can rent your own space, right? It's month to month. It's not a contract or anything. So that's good news. And of course, like I said earlier, you have multiple free areas you can work in the office, and you can work from home. You don't even have to print anything anymore. How awesome is this? Any questions on that? All right. Then if there are no more questions, we're going to go back to step 1. This is the interactive step. So this step actually only applies for those of you who have not done the Scott Leroy Marketing Questionnaire. Who has already done the Scott Leroy Marketing Questionnaire? Oh, snap. Okay. So Ida, Mallory, John, that's all I have for you guys right now. If you have any kind of specific questions, I'd recommend emailing me or calling me. Like you can always email adonis@kw.com. I can't stand having a full inbox, so that's the first place I'm going to look. You might call me and I might miss you because I'm doing one of these classes or something else. John, I feel like you have something to say.
Send us this Word document.
What'd you say about the Word document?
Can you send this to our email?
Yeah, I think this is one that I sent you when I invited you to this class.
Oh, right. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Perfect.
If you don't have it for some reason, or if you have the old one, I did have an older one. If you don't have this, just let me know and I'm glad to send it to you again.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you.
All right. No problem. So Ida, Mallory, John, it's been a pleasure. Now, the rest of my good people, we'll do step 1 together. Y'all have a good day. Okay.
Thank you. Have a good day.
All right. So Rob,
Yes, sir.
so this is an important step to get you all set up. So when you first joined Keller Williams, you got an email sent to it's sent from newassociate@kw.com. So if you look in your email for that email from newassociate@kw.com, it'll give you your credentials to sign into the MyKW website or the KW Command website. So you're gonna need that information to complete your questionnaire.
All right.
But with that information, you're able to go right here. If you're looking at my screen still, in big letters, there's the reagentsetup.com. So Scott Leroy Marketing, this is our partner, and Scott Leroy only works with a certain amount of offices, right? We're one of the ones that he does. So they're able to get you all set up on the back end. I'm talking about your KW email address, your website, any kind of social media links. Like they'll just log in as you and get it all set up so you can focus on your business. So when we click on this link, reagentsetup.com, sometimes it takes a little while to load. Oh, it loaded right away today. So Rob, you're from the Stanford office, so you would just do 612 and then you log in. And you can do this now if you want to do this together on the phone. So you can just you're in front of your computer, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so why don't you go ahead and get started, because the sooner you get this done, the sooner it'll all be set up for you.
Yeah. Microsoft. All right. And you said the code was 612?
Yep, the code is 612.
Right.
And then once you get past that screen, they're going to ask you a few more questions and they can make sure they give you the right questionnaire. So you're definitely an agent, not an admin. And you're probably not transitioning from an admin role to an active agent. And you probably never worked at another KW office before.
Nope. So will you be working on your own?
Yeah. So you're probably going to click on your own, and then you'll be able to click here to complete the questionnaire. Then they're going to start asking you questions, most of which you know the answer to. And the ones that you don't, those can be updated later for the most part. So you can skip the video and just start filling out the questionnaire. You're filling out the questionnaire for yourself. And just note that when you start to get towards the bottom, it's going to ask you, are you ready to move on to the next section? You have to say yes to unlock more of the questionnaire. So at this point, I'll just be in the background for support. You let me know if you have any questions.
Awesome. So I got to fill this questionnaire out.
Yeah, they don't let you really save, so you kind of have to do it all in one shot. And then once you're done, once you are able to hit the submit or send button, they'll send you an email within 48 hours called Keller Williams Setup Complete, dash your name, and they'll give you all your important information. So here's your ability to log into Command. Here's your email address and password, you know, things of that nature.
Awesome. Do I have to provide the biography right now? Said